Side hustle ideas for working dads, and I want to start with something I got wrong for years. There was a season in life where I kept jumping between ideas: music, property, e-commerce, Amazon, different projects, different versions of hope, and every new idea felt like progress, but it was not. It was a reset. Another evening gone, another Saturday half used, another season where ambition looked too much like absence. Then one day I stopped looking for the next idea and I looked at what I already knew, the skills I had built, the problems people kept bringing to me, the things I made easier without thinking about it. And I found more there than I had found in years of searching. That is what this video is about. Not 25 side hustle ideas, one test, 60 minutes to extract the idea that is probably already inside your actual life. The normal advice says look at what is trending: AI, faceless channels, drop shipping, digital products, whatever is hot this week. And look, that is one sentence, but it is dangerous for dads because most working dads do not need more ideas. They need a family filter. The trap is what I call the idea lottery. You scroll for side hustles, you compare your life to someone with no kids, no mortgage, and no bedtime routine. You pick the thing that looks exciting, not the thing that fits. But a business can make money and still be wrong for your life. Your constraints are not always the obstacle, they are the filter. Limited time, limited energy, family responsibility. Those are not weaknesses. They help you remove bad ideas faster than most people ever will. And we spent the last 3 videos finding the problem, having the conversation, and pricing the result. This video is about making sure the idea you are building is actually right for your life before you build it. The framework is called the 1-hour skill extraction test. 3 steps, 20 minutes each. That is your 60 minutes. First, audit your week. Second, list 3 problems. Third, apply the forfeit filter. Think of this like packing the car for a family trip. You cannot take everything. If you try, the boot will not close. So you make choices. What matters? What fits? What will actually be used? That is what we are doing here. Not asking, could this work? Asking, should this come with us? First, audit your week. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Look back at the last 7 days. Work, home, messages, meetings, tasks you fixed without thinking. Write down anything you made easier. Did you explain something a colleague was stuck on? Did you clean up a messy process? Did you help someone make a decision faster? Did you organize chaos others were avoiding? Did you write something others struggled to say? Do not judge it yet. Just list it. Because most dads are blind to their own usefulness. You think that was just part of the job. But to someone else, that may be the whole problem. Before we go to step 2, here's the question. What is one task you did this week that someone else would have taken 3 times as long to finish? Drop it in the comments in 1 line. That is your starting point. Because that speed gap, that thing you do quickly that others find hard, is where your side hustle hides. Second, list 3 problems you already solve. Not interests, problems. A side hustle is not built from what you like talking about. It is built from what someone once fixed. Write 3 sentences. People struggle with blank. I help by doing blank. The result is blank. Here are some examples. Managers struggle with messy handovers. I help by building a simple handover system. The result is fewer dropped balls. Small business owners struggle with late invoices. I help by creating a weekly cash check. The result is less money stress. Notice how simple these are. No brand, no website, no logo. Just problem, help, result. Third, apply the forfeit filter. This is the part that saves your family from random ambition. A forfeit is what the idea will cost you. Every idea takes something: time, money, energy, evening, patience. So before you chase it, run it through 4 filters. Filter 1, skill fit. Can I solve this with skills I already have? Not skills I might learn. Not skills a YouTuber made look easy. Skills I can use now. If the idea needs a whole new identity, it fails the first filter. Filter 2, market fit. Does someone already feel this problem? Not theoretically. Can you name one real person who has said this is slow, stressful, costly, or confusing? If you cannot name one person, you do not have proof. You have a guess. Filter 3, life fit. Can I test this inside 15 hours a week without becoming worse at home? Because your kids do not care about the upside of an idea if it turns you into a distracted ghost. If the idea needs late nights forever, big upfront money, or weekend chaos, it might be a bad fit for this season. Not forever, for now. Filter 4, fast proof. Can I test this in 7 days with one conversation, one simple message, or one paid trial? If the idea needs 6 months before anyone can say yes or no, it is too heavy for your first side hustle. You need proof before polish. Here's the scoring. Give each filter a score of 1 to 5. Skill fit, market fit, life fit, fast proof. Under 14 out of 20, do not build it yet. Study it more. 14 or above, you have something worth testing. Not building, testing. That difference is everything. A dad does not need a perfect idea. He needs a small idea that survives contact with real life. If you want feedback on the idea that comes out of this test, join the free Father to Founder school community. Takes 2 minutes to post. Share one problem you are exploring and your forfeit filter score. Not polished, just honest. Other dads will tell you whether they have the same problem or know someone who does. That one reply could save you weeks of guessing alone. Links in the description. The takeaway is this: ideas are cheap. Proven problems are valuable. Your first side hustle should not be the flashiest thing you can find online. It should be the clearest problem you can solve with the least damage to your home. Stop asking, what is the best side hustle? Start asking, what problem fits my skills, my market, my life, and this season? That is a better question, and it is one your family will thank you for asking. The goal is to stop resetting and start extracting. Your move this week is a 60-minute test. 20 minutes to audit your week, 20 minutes to write 3 problems, 20 minutes to score them through the forfeit filter. Then pick the highest score. Ask one real person this sentence. Is this a problem you would actually want solved? That is it. No website, no course, no big announcement. Just one problem tested in real life. Because your first side hustle is probably not hiding in a new idea. It is hiding in the thing people already trust you to fix. Next, we move into the minimum viable week. That is where we make consistency possible for someone with a life.